And as flagged just moments ago, the entire state of Victoria is to enter another snap lockdown tonight, less than 2 weeks after emerging from its last one. Let's cross now to SBS reporter Philippa Carisbrook in Melbourne. Good evening, Philippa. What has prompted this sudden lockdown?
It's just a handful of cases, but they're suspected of being the highly contagious Delta variant. The cases have been out in the community, and due to the high number of close contacts and exposure sites, a new lockdown has been triggered. The Premier saying to wait a day or perhaps two could have meant Victorians being in lockdown until Christmas.
We only get one chance to act fast. We only get one chance to make difficult decisions that are the right decisions. I'd much prefer to wait 2 or 3 days. I'd much prefer that we didn't have to make this decision now. But my fear is that if we were to wait a few days, and the advice to me from the experts is that if we were to wait even just a few days, there's every chance that instead of being locked down for a week, this gets away from us and we are potentially locked down until we all get vaccinated.
So, Philippa, the Premier there saying that they only have one chance. So what restrictions are being reintroduced?
It's along the same lines as our last lockdown. Once again, you can only leave home for the 5 reasons, and you need to shop and exercise within 5 kilometres of home. You need to wear a mask when you're outside and inside, except when you're at home. The Premier saying that if you're at all unwell, you should assume you have COVID, not a cold, and go and get tested straight away. The mystery cases that are being looked into. Well, late yesterday it was announced a teacher at Altaqua College had tested positive, sending over 2,000 staff and students into isolation for 14 days, along with all family members. This morning we learnt her husband had tested positive, as well as two other relatives in other households. It's not known in what order they got the infection. Authorities are also racing to chase down the source of another infection, a man in his 20s who lives in Maribyrnong. He tested positive. He works in a warehouse in Derrimut. His housemate is being tested. Results are awaited.
Thanks so much, our reporter Philippa Carisbrook with the latest from Melbourne.